I can't have you here and not talk about the Champions League, man. 18 years old. 18 years old, you won your first Champions League medal. You're the only man to win it with 3 different clubs 4 times. Real Madrid, AC Milan, and firstly with Ajax. What's that like walking around? Because you're walking into rooms with all the biggest legends around, and I know you walk in there, your chest out, head high, because you know you can sit at the top table.
Well, not just because of winning the Champions League. I think that is a blessing. Having played with amazing players from big clubs, and you always need that little bit of luck as well, to go over the finish line. The thing I'm most proud of is what I know I've contributed in those years to the teams, on and off the pitch.
Big part in all of those wins, in all of those teams.
Yeah, and most of it off the pitch, because there's so much happening in a year, as you know. I mean, there are players with some personal issues. There are guys who are going through injuries. There are high and lows of the team, and I've always been one who would activate myself to support, from the coach to whoever. Sometimes I needed support, and then you have your guys that you go and have a chat with. But putting yourself out there completely. And I think that for me, how important those moments were for the group and those things. I'm most proud of that. And then what you do on the pitch, I mean, that's what I actually was supposed to do, right? When we go on the pitch, we need to perform, and you have a team performance and your individual performance. Another thing, if I can say, is that when it became difficult, generally my game would rise. And that's another characteristic that I got from, again, when we talk about mentality in the youth. It started from there, because I didn't do things differently when I became a professional player. When it was difficult in the youth, I would step up, and they would let me.
Also, just on that, in terms of like what you've won, how you played, listen, we've travelled around the world together post-career, and I see the way people are around you, and they've got huge respect for you, for what you've done, and how you played. But still, I actually sit there and think that when the people talk about the best players, I still don't think you get the respect that you deserve in that. Sometimes you're not mentioned enough. Do you feel that?
Rio, I mean, I think that we know how things work. But the fact that I have somebody like you, somebody like Rooney, guys who I didn't play with, and feel that respect, which is not from now, even when we were playing, getting the respect from the players and the coaches, for me, that is the most important thing. And honestly speaking, I get a lot of love from the fans across the board. It doesn't matter if it's Madrid or Barcelona fans, or Inter Milan or Juventus fans, or Milan fans, and just in general. I mean, I was with the Argentinian people, the fans, the other day. So those are the things that are the moments that I say, okay, you left something good behind, and yeah, I know if I would have been a little bit maybe more selfish in my game, I would have been more focused on all the
numbers.
Yeah, I mean, I know, but I know that the guys who played with me know, and the players who played against me also know, because at the end we know the values of the guys we played against. There's nobody going to tell me, oh, no, Rooney was so. No, Rooney was one of the best players that I played against, for sure. And if we talk about, I don't know, some guy, Pirlo, yeah, also he sometimes is not mentioned as much. Maldini didn't, he's mentioned, but we're talking about a guy who and we have so many. Eto'o, Samuel Eto'o, crazy.
Did you ever believe that you was the best in the world at any point in your career?
Who?
You. Did you ever think, I'm the best in the world? I know I am.
No, man. We had too many guys on a certain level. That would have not been a healthy thought, I think. No, because we're also realistic. But I always entered the match knowing for myself that I'm better than whoever is standing in front of me kind of mentality.
Your direct opponent.
Yeah, direct opponent, teams as well, as a team. That conviction, yes, always. That I was among the best, yes. But no, there were some guys, as I said, that had something different, something super special. But it would not take away what I believe for myself. I think, and also I don't think I ever looked at things like that, honestly speaking. I was not busy with those kind of thoughts. Like, would Zidane have played the same without Makelele? And obviously we talk about Zidane, but I know how Zidane talks about Makelele. And even when he was in Juventus with Edgar Davids, having Edgar Davids on your team, I know what it means, or not, you know. So Scholes, having Scholes on your team or not, I can understand what it means having him on your team or not. So and I think that's what probably is how we were looking at things. I knew my value within the team, what I could bring to make the team better and complete, but not looking at the whole, you know, the whole world and stuff.